Okay, so first thing I want to say is that I actually love Minecraft. You guys may know this because I always put it in the background of the stories I tell on this channel. And even though the game is built really good and honestly all of us love it to this day, I gotta admit one thing. The Minecraft community is the most weirdest community on the internet. And today's story is explaining how I figured that out, except the hard way. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Bubba and welcome back to another insane story. So today's story takes place back when I was in high school. This is when Minecraft was really pushing out there. I think it was around 2016. And honestly, at that time, I was only 15 years old. Now, me being 15, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty out there and I would do a lot of the time go out and do the Devil's Tango. And even though I only played Minecraft once in a while with friends, it was never my main priority. Until one day, I remember I entered inside my classroom and I saw a girl on her laptop. It was a gaming laptop, so it was really odd to see a girl playing on a gaming laptop. So I remember I decided to walk up to her and kind of see what she's doing. And when I looked over, I realized that she was playing Minecraft. I don't know, it was pretty odd seeing her have a really cool gaming laptop, but at the same time though, playing Minecraft on it, like who buys like a $3,000 laptop just to play Minecraft? That's like me buying a super awesome mega PC just to play Among Us. Like it just didn't make sense to me. So I remember I decided to walk up to her and say, oh, like what other games do you play on this thing? I remember she looked at me and she kind of looked at me pretty awkwardly and said, oh, I don't know. I play like VR chat when I'm bored. Okay, what else? Oh, I also play Roblox. Okay, what else? And I remember when I asked her the third time, she kind of just froze and said nothing else. I remember I looked at her thinking, there's no way this girl only plays 3 games on this $3,000 laptop. Like everyone out there in the comments right now, please tell me you guys play more games than just those. Like seriously, there's got to be more to you guys than this. But at the same time, I remember I said, oh, well, Minecraft's pretty cool, I guess. And I remember when I told her I played Minecraft, she freaked out. Like no joke, she was having like the time of her life. She kept bringing up how she was like #1 player in like Hunger Games. She was really good at playing the game. And she was talking about something about Pixelmon that was trying to be developed. I have no idea. This was way back when. But me, obviously, I only knew the basics of Minecraft at that time. I didn't know about the servers or anything. I kind of just played the survival aspect of it because that was the only fun part of it, I feel like, back then for me. But then afterwards, she started talking about how people were playing cops and robbers, which I have no idea what that is either. But then afterwards, I remember she ended up telling me, oh, like one time we should play together. Sure, if you want to play survival, is what I told her. And she ended up asking me the question of, oh, like, well, how many times did you beat the Ender Dragon? Is what I ended up saying. Because I won't lie to you, at that time, I never beat the Ender Dragon. And for all the people saying that I still haven't beat the Ender Dragon, I have, okay? I've only beaten it twice so far. But at the same time, though, like, you gotta understand, I play a lot more games than just Minecraft, all right? Anyways, I remember she was basically geeking out and telling me how we should, like, you know, basically play together and that she wanted to come over to basically play Minecraft. I told her I would only play survival because I don't feel like downloading a bunch of mod packs and getting a virus on my computer. Well, that was my excuse, but in reality, I just didn't know how to install it. And she was okay with it. So I remember when the day was over, basically, after school, I remember she ended up basically hanging out with me and we ended up walking over to my house. When we got to my house, I remember my mom looked at me and she found it pretty odd that I had a chick over because I never tell my mom when I have girls over. It's just not really a good idea in my opinion. But then she ended up telling me, okay, Bubba, go to the living room. I ended up saying okay, and I ended up going to the living room and sitting down with her. When we sat in the living room, I remember she opened her laptop and she was just showing me around her world that she beat already in hardcore. And I thought that was cool, even though I'd never played hardcore mode, nor did I understand it at that time. So I remember what I decided to do was I basically ended up telling her, oh, well, let's go to my room and look at my, you know, account. And then she ended up basically going on my Minecraft account downstairs in my room that was, you know, basically a basement. And she ended up basically hopping on my PC and saw that I had like a full-on gaming setup. And she was in awe. Apparently, her parents didn't allow her to have a gaming setup because, you know, she wanted a computer for, you know, gaming, but she only got a laptop because her parents wanted her to focus on school more than video games. Little did they know that they literally got her a gaming laptop, but I don't know. I guess that's her parents' issue. But I remember she ended up hopping on my gaming setup, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's like she just went wet. Like, no joke, she was so amazed by my gaming setup. She was like really just like shook. She was like, oh my goodness, like you have a full-on like 2-monitor gaming setup? Oh my goodness, is that your PC? It like lights up. Oh my goodness, you're so cool. Yeah, I guess is what I ended up telling her. But then things got really more awkward because right after she ended up hopping on my PC and just kept playing on it, and me, I got to the point where I just sat on my bed, literally going on my phone, snapping people. After like 5 minutes later, I remember she was playing hardcore survival because that's the only game modes like she actually enjoys playing other than mod packs. And then she sat down with me and said, oh, like I'm waiting for the time to turn day. What are you doing? Oh, nothing, just on Snap. And then afterwards, she ended up basically telling me, oh, like, if you want to play together? So me and her, we decided to hop on a game together and hop into a world together and start a whole new survival world. And this was normal survival, not hardcore, because I told her I'm not good at it. And basically, me and her, we started like doing the whole Minecraft thing that everyone's supposed to do, you know? We built houses, we built wood. But the weird thing was that in game, when we played together in game, she was being really flirtatious. And apparently my player's eyes glue brighter than glowstone. I have no idea. And to be honest, I didn't want to question it. But afterwards, I remember when she was flirting with me a lot in game, I remember I looked at her in person and tried to talk to her. But then when she looked at me in person, she wouldn't flirt with me. She would just be bland as hell and basically really awkward. So at that point, I realized that this girl was only able to flirt with me through Minecraft. So I remember me and her, we basically flirted over Minecraft, and one thing led to another. And I won't lie, this was really awkward because we were literally sitting in the same room. I literally told her, oh, like, you're really hot as well, after she gave me like some sort of compliment. And at that point, I don't know what happened or what this girl was thinking, but she looked at me in person and I looked at her in person as well, or like in IRL, I should probably say. And she decided to literally just start making out with me. Yep. And if you guys are probably thinking, do we make out in real life? No, we made out in game. I remember I ended up telling her like over the microphone, basically, oh, like, why don't we just like do this in real life? And she said that's like, you know, she wants to, but she doesn't know how to. So I basically gave her kissing lessons, I guess, in person. I don't know. It's really awkward how the story went, but honestly, to be fair, this is a Minecraft freak, so I'm not complaining. We ended up basically turning off our computers and basically started making out IRL, and we ended up doing the Devil's Tango IRL as well. And this girl, she was super like awkward because when we would do it, she would basically start yelling out words like Ender Pearl inside me. I don't know. I didn't know what to think, and I'm stuttering because I don't know how in the world this even happened. But in my mind, honestly, I was still getting the Devil's Tango. So I'm not complaining, right? But at the same time, though, I don't know. It just became so awkward to the point where she started making Minecraft references. Like, I'm sorry. She said my blaze rod was outstanding. Like, what are you expecting to do with my eggplant, bro? Sorry. Anyways, going on, I remember like after 10 minutes, because that's how long she wanted to go for, she basically ended up stopping and saying, okay, we should take a break and take a nap. You want a nap after 10 minutes of me doing the Devil's Tango? Yeah, you gotta be trolling. Anyways, one thing led to another. I ended up basically telling her how it's getting late and she should head home, aka it was only 4:30, but still, it was getting late in my eyes, or in our Minecraft world as well. And she ended up basically packing her things and saying that she had an awesome time and how she wants to do it again. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm letting her do it again with me. No way, dude. Unless I want to hear about how amazing my blaze rod is, I just don't think it's a good idea. Anyways, I remember afterwards, my mom ended up basically opening the door for her and she ended up leaving. But right before she left, she ended up basically blowing me a kiss. And I remember my mom just looks at me super awkwardly saying, is she okay? Yeah, mom. Yeah, she's just, she's mental is what I ended up telling her. And my mom basically tapped my back saying, hey, it's always good to do charity. And she ended up basically going to the kitchen to make me a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm not gonna lie, I never devoured a grilled cheese sandwich so fast. Anyways, guys, that's basically it for today's story. Make sure you do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And like I always say, fall for more embarrassing but crazy stories. Peace out, guys.